Maybe you've overheard the conversation. Maybe you've actually been in that conversation. You know what I'm talking about? That conversation when you turn 50. The dreaded colonoscopy conversation. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I'm your poop guru. You guys know at some point in time, I'm going to speak about a colonoscopy. Everyone's favorite topic. Yay! Said nobody. I know how the conversation goes. Well, I turned 50. I need to get my tune-up. I need to go see my doctor and I need to get that dreaded colonoscopy. Wah, wah, wah. And then all these stories come out. How the prep was terrible and they're pooping all night, couldn't eat. How they fell asleep and just woke up and it was the best nap they ever had. All sorts of stories come around when the topic of a colonoscopy comes up in conversation. And you might be thinking, Doc, say no more. Done that, but I didn't even get a lousy t-shirt to say I did it. Well, howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks to help out with your health from the top all the way down to the bottom so you, yes you, can live your best life. In today's video, we're gonna talk about colonoscopies, everyone's favorite topic, and everyone I know loves speaking about this. I'm going to discuss what you're going to expect when you get a colonoscopy, 4 facts that you can know today to make it less nerve-wracking to get your colonoscopy, and I'll discuss how to prepare for this dreaded test. And stay tuned for number 3 because it's going to relax you. I mean, really, really, really relax you. Guys, let's talk about poop. So I had a patient named Cindy, and she came to me because she was going to get a colonoscopy. Now, she was only 39, but she had a significant family history of her brother that was diagnosed with colon cancer at the age of 40 years old, which is not actually abnormal in my world. So she was worried about her colon and she wanted to get it checked out, but she was mortified. She was scared. She heard all the horror stories about the prep, the sedation, everything else going on. And I talked to her about what exactly to expect, what we're going to do, and what the sedation was like. And we did the colonoscopy, and thank goodness that we did, because we found a large precancerous polyp that we took out before it became cancer. She saved her life by doing this colonoscopy. We removed that polyp. She's now for sure polyp free and 100% cancer free, and she's able to live her life without having the worry of colon cancer growing inside her colon. As with many things in life, it's the anticipation of the event that is more nerve-wracking than the event itself. The exact same thing with the colonoscopy. I've heard the horror stories from everybody. The process of thinking about it, doing that prep, getting that IV, going to the bathroom all night, and then saying maybe weird things when you're getting sedated. It is those thoughts and maybe horror stories you've heard about, but it's that preparation of that is actually more terrifying to a lot of my patients than the actual procedure itself. So what exactly is a colonoscopy? It is literally what the sound says. It is a way for us to look inside that colon. Now we do this with a very small camera, which we literally put inside your bottom. We inflate some air and we can look at your whole entire colon or large intestine. We start from the bottom and go all the way around and go down to what's called to the cecum. And in there is where we inflate the colon with air and try to find out exactly what is going on. We look for precancerous polyps and remove them at that time. We can look for ulcers, inflammation. We can look for diverticulosis or outpouchings. We can check for hemorrhoids. And we can hopefully find out what is causing your issues. Maybe you're having diarrhea. We can find out that answer with a colonoscopy. Maybe you're having pain. We can find that out with a colonoscopy. Maybe you're having bleeding. We can find out with a colonoscopy. And maybe you're having nothing, but you're due for a colonoscopy because of that risk of developing colon cancer. We can find that and fix it at the time of a colonoscopy. Now, colonoscopies are typically used for most individuals to look for precancerous polyps. Now, you may have heard that the screening age changed for when to get the colonoscopy. In the past, you may have heard that you should get a colonoscopy if you don't have any family history starting at the age of 50 years old. But this changed recently to start at the age of 45. We have found more and more individuals being diagnosed with colon cancer at an earlier time than what they were before, so we shifted age to sooner so we can make sure we can find those precancerous polyps and remove them. So what we do with the procedure, we have to give you a prep the night before to clean you out. Now I will tell you, the prep is not fun. All right, I won't lie, it is not the best time. No one expects to be having a great time pooping all night. I have a lot of tips I can give you on bowel prep, but I will tell you for sure the prep has gotten much easier, safer, and not as much as what you may have used to. Some of you guys may have gotten that huge big old jug. Guess what? In the vast majority of our patients, we don't have to use that. Yay! Go science, go progress. But we still have to clean you out. But the next day, we bring you up to the endoscopy suite. Yes, it's an actual suite. You can just chill out. We lay you on your left side. We put an IV in. And we give you a great medication so you can fall asleep quickly and you wake up quickly. And the good thing about the procedure is that you don't know what's going on when we're doing it. You don't wake up in the middle of the procedure. You don't feel pain. You don't feel discomfort. Even if we have to remove a polyp, you don't feel that. And I will guarantee you, okay, I won't guarantee, but I will almost promise you it's going to be the best nap you've ever had, the best sleep you've ever had in your life. And if we find something in the colon, our goal is to remove it at that time and get that taken care of. So now I'm going to give you 4 facts about a colonoscopy that you should know, and I think will make you less nervous and more confident and more happy maybe to get your procedure done. Number 1, the preparation is longer than the procedure. So the prep, I'm sorry it takes all night. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what to tell you. We got to get you cleaned out. If we don't get you cleaned out, we can't see. But the procedure itself may take 20 or 30 minutes. That's it. So the preparation, like anything in life, is longer and maybe a little bit more difficult than the actual procedure itself. But that preparation is necessary to make sure we can do this safely and effectively for you. The worst conversation I have with a patient is a patient did not prep correctly, because you know what that means? We gotta do it again, and no one wants to do this again. Hey, I want to thank you for watching. If you're getting great value from this video, I would appreciate it if you smash that like button and comment it down below. Number 2, one procedure, multiple benefits. Now, most people, when they talk about a colonoscopy, we talk about removing a precancerous polyp. But not only can we do that, we can find other things going on while we're in there. We can remove polyps. We can find out why you're having diarrhea. We can look for ulcers and treat them. We can see why you're bleeding. We can find out if you have hemorrhoids. We can see if you have any lesions going on. One procedure gives us so much information, and I will tell you, this gives us the most information to find out why you're having your issues. We can physically look and see what's going on, and if we need to, we can take biopsies as well, all at the same time. Number 3, you won't feel or remember a thing. Oh, it's fantastic the way the sedation we give now. It puts you to sleep quickly, you wake up quickly, you don't know what's going on. Even if we remove a big old polyp, guess what? You don't know, because you're in la la land, you're chilling out. And universally, all my patients tell me it is the best sleep they've ever had. Number 4, it's not usually a yearly exam. I mean, all the other tests you may have to do it once a year. But if you have a negative or normal colonoscopy, guess what? You're good for 10 years, a full decade. You're going to be good. And that is fantastic news. A normal colonoscopy gives you a 10-year kind of get out of jail free card from getting another colonoscopy. Now, it's different if we find polyps, if you have a family history of colon cancer, if there's something else going on, you may need to do this sooner than that 10-year interval. But a normal colonoscopy, man, good for 10 years. Sign me up for that, bro. Absolutely. So let's be honest. No one looks forward to a colonoscopy. I understand. I am not the person that you come to see for like, yes, I'm here to get your procedure, your colonoscopy. But our job, my job, is to save your life. And this is exactly what a colonoscopy does. I want to save your life. I want to remove that precancerous polyp. I don't want you to have to worry about this. I want to fix this problem for you. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the United States, but is the most preventable cancer that's out there. And the number one best way to remove this risk for developing colon cancer is to get your colonoscopy. So if you are 45, come see me, get your procedure done, get it out of the way, get that checklist out of the way so you can live your best life without worrying about getting colon cancer. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter where you can get great tips and tricks from yours truly going straight to your inbox. So my question today for you, have you had a colonoscopy? What was your experience like? Do you have tips for my patients? Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Guys, well, thank you for watching. Don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, guys.